Hi everyone, and welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Don't need to see that bit of untidiness, do we now? No, we don't. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Good, I hope. It's really hot today, sunny and hot today. Makes up for all that rain we had the other day. So yeah, been busy bee today. First off, didn't sleep too well at all. I was gonna say I didn't sleep very well, didn't sleep too well, but it went too very well, which doesn't make any sense. But I didn't sleep well at all, and I don't like that. I was exhausted, as you know, after my shopping, so I really ought to have just hit the sack and gone. But no, that didn't happen. Didn't happen, and I had a nice new bed as well because I'd changed it all earlier. And so it was all lovely. And what did I do? My brain decided to dredge up some injustice that had happened to me when I was at work, possibly about 20 years ago. Kid you not. And it wouldn't shut up. It would not. It just wouldn't. It was going to go on and on and on, and all the scenarios. You know, I should have said this. I should have said that. Or I should just forget it and go to sleep. You know, why do we do that? Well, I mean, you might not. You might be sensible. Why do I do that? Why does our brains bring up ancient histories of all of the things that we hate about ourselves? I don't know. I'll explain. I was at work. I was working for the ambulance service, and me and my friend were sitting next to each other, and another girl that was on our team who was quite could be very outspoken at times and rude. She was rude to us, and I didn't say anything back. I mean, could have done. I could be quite assertive when I want to be, but I just let it go, and all that. Just let it go. And but I think she ended up having words with my friend, a couple of back and forths. But still, the other person was the one who was rude and obnoxious in the first place, and obviously got out of bed the wrong side or something. So we were working away, and then we had to, every now and then you had to talk to each other regarding work, and she was ignoring us, and just was getting a bit ridiculous. And then we saw her shoulders moving, and it became obvious that she was crying. So the manager took her outside and come back in and said, you know, oh, obviously she's very, very upset. Perhaps you should apologise. I said, why? How can you apologise when you've done nothing? You know, if I'd said something, if I had reacted to her and said something that maybe I could say, oh, you know, I'm sorry I said that, you know, but even so, it wouldn't have been a reason for me to apologise. But she wasn't just saying it to me, she was saying it to my other friend, my colleague. And so it's like, no, she should apologise. She was the rude one. She was the one who came in and was really downright rude. And I actually let it go. I didn't say anything to her. I've got nothing to apologise for. If anything, she should come in and say, I'm sorry, it wasn't anything to you guys. I was just in a mood. And, you know, I said, it's just ridiculous. So, no, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to. I've got nothing to... What can I say? I'm sorry you were rude to me and I didn't retaliate. It was obviously my fault. While we're at it, you know, perhaps I should say sorry to everybody in the room for something that happened to them when they were 5. Because obviously that was my fault as well. But, you know, I was just in a... I didn't say that to her, but, you know, that's how I felt. It's like, well, no, I'm not saying I'm sorry for being abused by somebody. What the heck? I got abused and I was asked to apologise. So I just said, I'm sorry, but no, I've got nothing to apologise for. And she was like, just be the bigger person. And I went, no, I don't need to be the bigger person. I never said anything. I didn't even sort of answer her back. I didn't retaliate. I didn't deem it worth a comment. You know, I'm not going to. I mean, it's like, you know, if I was rude and obnoxious to somebody and then a little while later I wanted them to apologise for it. It's just, I don't know. So, yeah, nothing really happened about it, apart from this stupid manager went on and on and on about how, you know, me and my friend were obviously like a formidable kind of duo. But we didn't say anything to her. We didn't, yeah. So yeah, that was going. Why? And I've got this theory as to why these things pop into our brains when they do. You know, it could be that, could be something else that was equally as unfair to you, an injustice pops into your mind, I believe, on its anniversary. Because I think, you know, like computers, we have a little inbuilt chronograph that this time 20 years ago this happened to you. You know, your brain just pulls that file out. I wish it wouldn't. You know, I mean, it was an insignificant event on an insignificant day with an insignificant outcome because, you know, I said no, basically. You know, I'm not saying I'm sorry for her abusing me, you know. Not happening. So, yeah, but why would that? Why would that stupid thing pop into my head, you know? Anyway, it didn't keep me awake for long. I did get to sleep, and then I woke up at 5. I'd gone to sleep at 3, and I woke up at 5, quite uncomfortable. I don't know why I got into some strange position. And I looked at it and I thought, no, I'm not getting up now. It's just ridiculous. I'm going to go back to sleep. So I finally did, and I think I woke up at about 7. And I thought, you know, the one night that I thought I'd sleep round the clock and struggle to wake up, I actually struggled to sleep. Maybe I was overstimulated, I don't know. Partying with the money, probably. Shopping. But I was absolutely tired and exhausted. And Gary's brother popped round and we had a little chat with him. So, you know, don't understand it. Don't understand it anyway. But why did our brains bring up ancient history? And when you can't sleep, it's usually all the things you're not proud of, isn't it? All the things you've done that you might have had cause to apologise. That was one that I didn't. But, you know, it's all the injustices, all the indignities and all the why do they do it? Why does you? I've got this theory that it is an anniversary of it, and your brain just extracts the file because circumstances or the time is right. I don't know. Whichever it is, I'd wish it would just delete it. You know, delete it, brain, delete it. So then this morning I found it a bit slow to get started, but I went and did my duty and did my voting. I do feel sorry for you guys across the pond because your electioneering and your election takes so long. I mean, it's been, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Rishi Sunak, our Prime Minister, called a general election. I mean, it's been solid on our TV and I'm sick to death of it. Because they all try and score points off each other and have little you know, under us this happened, but under them, you know, you're all going to die of herpes simplex 10. You know, basically not, but, you know, it's just pathetic, their electioneering, and I hate it. And it's just, I'm so glad it's today. We'll get the thing out the way, account, and it'll all be over. Hopefully, it'll all be over. And, but you guys, it goes on forever and a day. It's basically just so long. It's torturous, isn't it? It really is. I made a list today because somebody said that I didn't do the joke and I didn't do the calendar. I thought I had, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't. So what does this say? I didn't do that. It says Wednesday. Oh, it's a darkie. So that's today, which I should have done yesterday. Hey, and this is a double Grogu day. See, that's what it was. I was just saving the double Grogu. Boom. Boom. Double Grogu day, which means weekend 1. I won't look now. I will restrain myself from looking now. My neighbour just popped in. He wanted to tell me that his nephew, who lives there as well, became a granddad. I made, you know, when I made all those baby bits and pieces, I gave her basically the granny hat and mittens. So, but she had her baby. Okay, so what one am I up to? Don't tell me not to cry over spilt milk. Breast pump, yep. Being a mum is about opposites. Strength and softness, love and discipline, spinach and cookies, crazed laughter and shower crying. Sometimes all in one day. And that just sounds like my sleeping, doesn't it? Just sounds like... Shall I do 2? Because I deprived you of it yesterday. Let's do that then. This is called Housewife Foot Hell. What's it called when you're anxious enough to be a helicopter mum, but really, really lazy? A blimp mum. Yeah, it's that. I'm a blimp mum. Helicopter mum. Blimp. Oh, definitely the blimp mum. Need to start a diet. Definitely need to start a diet. But we had some really nice chicken and... you know, I said the other day we had one that it was teriyaki. It was really nice. But the one that we had, I don't know why I need to do this, but the one that we had yesterday was lemon and herb. It was really good. It was really, really nice. And so I had the potatoes in one ninja and the chicken in the other ninja. So I very rarely use the oven now. I hardly ever touch the oven. It's great. I love my ninjas now. So doing this reminded me I was watching a documentary that went on for a few days about the Soham murders. Now, I do kind of like true crime things anyway, but that was a big case, and obviously it must be the anniversary of it because there's loads of programs about it at the moment. So I was watching that, and they had this psychologist on, and I just I just kept looking at her thinking, you actually need one, because she had nails that kind of went long, and you know, one of those people that have overly long nails, but all she did was talk like this. It was like nails, 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 nails. Everything she said was lost by nails, 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 nails. You know, that's all I heard. I don't know what she was talking about, because all I heard was nails, 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 nails. Well, she's definitely got something psychologically wrong with her hands. Or I understand wanting nice nails, but they were not nice nails. They were nice in her mind, but to the rest of the world, they're like, ooh, oh, they're weird. Why? That's most people's reaction to those nails. If you're sane, anyway. So yeah, I've spent all day doing one swatch video. It was a bit involved. There was a lot of yarn. There was a lot of swatches, and I'd thought I'd kind of done them. And then this morning I thought, you know what? Do the granny squares as well. So I did that, and I thought I was going to do one on film, because a lot of people say they like to watch me crochet the swatches. So there was so many, I thought I'd do 3 out of the 4, and then the 4th one I'd do on screen. So yeah, it took ages. And as I was putting it up, my neighbour came in, so I said, I'm going to have to carry on with my laptop, if that's all right. So made him a coffee and put the finishing touches to it. But yeah, it's taken me, it seems to have taken me all day. I know I went out and did voting. Yeah, so Gary said, are you voting? I said, yeah. He went, why? I went, women died so I could vote. I'm definitely going to go and vote. You know. He's like, they're all the same. That's just the voter apathy, and Gary has that in spades. But I'm like, nope, I'm going to go and vote. So I did. And it's so hot out there. Really is mega hot out there today. It was the sort of day where I should have bundled loads of stuff in the car and gone and filmed somewhere. Too busy though, really. So like later on, I've said, Gary, we haven't got anything for dinner, so we'll probably have maybe a little takeaway or something. And I've got to go out in the yarn van and pack some orders. because I sent some off yesterday with a post, and now I've got 3 more, so I've got to do those, which I'm going to go out and do after I've done this. I keep going really dry, and I have got some water in here, but it's this big. I did have a small one, but I've finished it. That's better. I didn't bring tea in today, but I just had one with my neighbour, and I thought I shouldn't really have another one straight away. So, nothing on the wall, Jeannie. It's not been bald for a long while. I'll put my swatch on there. I did have something on there a little while ago. I've been working on something. It might be in the front room. Should have brought it in, but I've been working on a bucket hat. Do you want me to go get it? I'll go get it. Hang on a sec. Right below. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm nearly there. It's here, look. Here is bucket hat. So, I don't know if I've got enough yarn. Because I only have one ball of I love this cotton that was sent to me in Happy Mail. It is gorgeous, but I'm down to this already. So I've only got this done. It is bucketing. So actually a word? Bucketing. I think so. It's beautiful. It's really soft. Mega, mega soft. But I wanted to do a granny bucket. A granny bucket beanie. And I didn't think it was big enough, but looking at it now, it's cupping out quite nicely. So it probably is. But I only have this left. Now I did have 2 balls of blue, and that should have been what I used, but I've got a feeling I used it for something else, so I might have to start seeing if I can find it on Amazon or something. Just get one more ball just in case, anyway. That and the swatches that were, you know, mega, that's really all I've done today. I haven't done any more of my rounds. One thing I did notice, my circle in the sand square, which I did invent, you know, a long time ago. I thought it would be nice to use with the willow squares, like a little break the willow squares up. So I invented that, and I did it on its like a standalone, flicking through Facebook like you do. And somebody has just come up with this, and I'm thinking, hang on, that's my square. You know, that's my square. Well, people do that all the time. You know, they do. They steal your stuff. They steal your stuff. Remember the working your yarn in Bella Coco thing? It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter how big or small. Steal your ideas. They steal them. Anyway, I'm going to get off, upload this video, and I remembered all my stuff today. That's cool, isn't it? Hopefully I'll sleep tonight. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. And I'm sure there's something I've forgotten to tell you. In fact, I know there is. Obviously, it wasn't there when I wrote the list. It wasn't in my brain to tell you. You know what happens? I get off the video and I remember. It happens every time. So yeah, cheers guys. See you soon. Bye for now. Oh, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Not that you'll get a notification, because, yeah. Bye for now.